Hey, hey, good morning. All righty. Well, I think I'm going to do this as a repeating series for the week just because, fuck, it's difficult times. Being grateful and difficult. Living a grateful life in a world. Sound familiar? Um, the key is to not jump to gratitude. See, the key is to not start with being grateful. The key is to start with the difficult times, whatever it is you're experiencing in the moment, without making it wrong, without resisting it, without trying to change it, to actually just be with it in the moment. And um, if you can be with, when you can let things be the way they are and the way they're not, there'll be some room, some space. And in that space, gratitude's possible, but you cannot get there by jumping to gratitude or by pretending you're supposed to be grateful or that you're not upset or that you can't do it by pretending anything. And so in difficult times, the practice is difficult. It's harder because you've got these things that we would rather not be experiencing. But the fact of the matter is, we are when we are. And if you are, then you are. And the opportunity is to be with it. So let's practice a little bit of that. And you can do that by closing the eyes, settling into the body, bringing attention inward, noticing how the body feels. What does it feel like to be me right now? What do my feet feel like on the ground? What does my butt feel like in the chair? What does it feel like to breathe? When the mind wanders, we want to bring it back to the breath or back to the body without judgment, maybe some loving kindness. Just grounding ourselves in what it is to be here in this moment. And part of that in difficult times is the experience that we're finding difficult. There's usually some event, something happens or doesn't happen, and then we find that difficult. The death of a loved one, some tragedy, some disappointment, some fear, some anxiety. And it shows up in the body in a particular way, and we want to explore the way in which it is in our body. So, where do you feel this difficulty today? Do you feel it in your chest, your stomach, your head, your heart, your throat? Noticing where in the body the experience of this is. Spending a little time to see if we can name it. Is it fear? Is it resignation, anxiety, disappointment, outrage? What are the emotions involved here? How do you label those? And then noticing that you label them one way, anxiety, fear, and they feel a particular way. Not the right way or the wrong way, but this anxiety feels like this. This fear feels like this. This outrage feels like this. And it feels like this in this part of my body. So we're just getting ourselves present to what we say and how it feels. And we do this with as much compassion and loving kindness for ourselves as we can muster. We're not resisting it anymore. We're not trying to change it anymore. We're just giving ourselves permission to be exactly the way we are. As you settle in, just observe and feel it. Sunset, you might find some space or power or peace by just repeating, this is the way things have come to be for me so far. Noticing how it is in the body, how you store it, how it feels, and you think, this is the way this has come to be for me so far. This is the way things have come to be for me so far. And that may be as far as you get in any single sitting, is just acknowledging and giving space to the way it is without resisting it. This is the way it has come to be for me so far. It isn't any other way for me. This is the way it is for me so far. Knowing that things change, we don't need to resist the way it is because it will change. And if there is some space, you might look, how else has it come to be for me so far? There are other ways it's come to be. There's more ways that it's come to be. You might be sitting in a room that's warm and dry. You might notice you have a loved one in the other room or someone in another city that loves you. You might have a fridge full of food. These are all also ways it has come to be so far. And in noticing both ends of the stick, what's working and what's not working, we give ourselves permission to be grateful and be upset. We can hold both. Being grateful in difficult times just means being able to stretch ourselves large enough to hold the difficult times and the gratitude simultaneously. And maybe you get there in a practice and maybe you don't. At the very least, there might be something to be grateful for, and you took the time to sit and look. When you're ready, you can take a few more breaths. And if you'd like, you can dedicate the merit of our practice, simply thinking or saying that it's our intention that our work together be of benefit to all living beings. Okay. Worth practicing. That's what I got for you today.